Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Nice and wet at the farm today. We've got a bit of winter rain finally. Probably runners to look back on through the week. I thought Roldana went good on Friday. Settled really well, which is great. Her only problem is tempo in the race, and she can tend to over race a little bit, but I thought she settled really good and hit the line good. She'll now go to the synthetic series final at Pakenham next Sunday, and she'll be getting to the line really hard. Calbata took her to town on Wednesday, just a bit of a victim of a ride, I suppose. She drew the outside and the kid thought he was riding a great race and went straight across the fence and got stuck on the fence. But anyway, she'll probably head off to Flemington next Saturday in a 2,500 metre race, which should suit her down to the ground. In our runners this week, we'll kick off at Geelong on Friday. We'll start off with a horse called Aloof. He ran first up the other day at Bendigo. Was nowhere near ready to sort of get to the races, but we used it as a trial, and now he goes to a nice little 1,200 metre race. Drawn terrible gate, and there's a lot of speed out wide, so we really need a good ride from Ben Allen for him to go well. But horse has really trained on great since his first up run, so I expect him to go well. Just need a bit of luck from that gate. Patronus, she kicks off first up. She ran a really good race first up last time in and ran second to Colac. She goes to a fillies and mares maiden on Friday at Geelong, and once again drawn a bit of a sticky gate, so she needs a pretty good ride from there. But horses go well and expect her to sort of be round about the placings. Yeah, also at Geelong on Friday we have Severn Road. He's been punching around in these sort of races and always consistent. He's drawn really wide. Ironically, the other day he drew one and ended up getting caught 3 deep the whole race. But he's drawn wide, so he'll just slide across from out wide. It doesn't look the strongest of those divisions. There's only probably 2 to beat, so I expect him to be round about the placings again. In the other division of that 1,900 metre race, the horse called Inner Stride. He's a beautiful horse from New Zealand. He ran a really nice race first up over 1,300. This is second up over 1,900. He's drawn a bit of a sticky gate, so from that 1,900 metre start, he's going to need a bit of luck, but he's a natural sort of jump and go forward horse. There's a little bit of speed in the race, so it should suit, and hopefully you can sort of land in the first 2 or 3, get a soft run, and then be hitting the line hard. But nice horse, and he's going to be around about the mark, I would think. There's one horse in it that really bolted him the other day, and it's one as a maidener, and if it trains on, well, we're probably all going around for second prize money, but if it fails, well, we're right around about the mark. We'll also run Chopsticks. Now, Choppy's been sort of trying to win a race for a while, throwing the blinkers back on him, going up to 1,900 metres. He's drawn very wide, so we're just going to try and ride him he's just a natural leader, so instead of trying to lead on him, we're just going to try and ride him off the speed a tad. These 1,900 metre races, they tend to go really hard into the first corner. We'll let the speed go and try and be running 3rd or 4th, and then him having the last crack at other horses rather than the other way around. He's sort of been a bit of a sitting duck in most of his races, and they've just sort of run over the top of him, so we'll just try and turn that around a bit. Yeah, now Pakenham on Sunday, we have the winter series final, or the synthetic series final. We'll have 2 horses in it. Macrobius, he's been going fantastic. He was actually the #1 rated horse in this race. He's won his last start over the track and distance. He is what he is. He jumps out, he puts himself in the race, and he tries his guts out, so he'll go well. And we're also going to run Roldana in the race as well. She got back and really hit the line hard over 2,200 at Geelong the other day. She'll back up on Sunday and hopefully do the same. Pakenham's been a bit of a funny track. It's been a bit of an on-speed track, and they've didn't race there this week, so they're looking to adjust the track a little bit. So it's ironically, we're going to have one up sort of up the front of the field and one at the back of the field. So if it suits swoopers, it'll probably suit Roldana. If it suits on paces, it'll probably suit Macrobius. Yeah, now I'll head off to Warrnambool on Tuesday. I'll run Prince Ziggy in a 1,400 metre maiden. It's going to be a wet track, so that should suit him. He's raced well on a wet track before. 1,400 second up. Yeah, that's about him. Just see exactly how he's going. But I was a tad bit disappointed with him first up, but he went into that without a trial, and I think that race has really brought him on. His work through the week's good, so he'll run there. Also got a first starter called Mosh Vago. Now it's going to be a heavy 9. I'm not sure if we want to step her out of having her first start on that, so I'll have to speak to the owners whether we run her. But she's a Moshe horse. She seems to be going okay, and she's ready to sort of race. So I don't mind taking her, but yeah, heavy 9 first start in a race sometimes can be a query.
Hi guys, as you know, last Monday week I was suspended at Mildura, but that suspension's up now and I'm raring to go again. Representing the stable on Friday at Geelong with Severn Road. As you know, he's been running pretty consistently without winning, so we're hoping to go a couple better on Friday and hopefully get the money. That's the only ride I got for the week so far, but the next few days we'll be looking to pick up a few rides early next week. And as always, you can check the acceptances and see what I'll be riding. So hopefully I've got a winner or two to report to you next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. End of the racing season this week. We've had an okay sort of year, lots of placings, which has been a bit of almost a frustrating sort of year. I think the horse has been racing really well. Just probably would have liked to have won a couple of more races instead of short half-head seconds. But anyway, onwards and upwards. Got a bunch of nice, really young horses coming into the stable, and you'll see in the next month we'll have quite a few runners, and really keen on a couple early in the spring. And I suppose this is the time of year you find out how your spring's going to line up. But a couple of nice young horses I really, really like. What about James last week having a crack at me? I think he just might have to remember who the boss is, James, and remember who pays your wages. And I noticed you tried and tipped a couple of winners. I don't think we had a winner last week, James. Get back to the boss and I'll let you know what's going on. Until next week, see you later. We right?
Yeah.
Oh. That's it. Yeah, right. We were nearly geniuses there. You had a couple of races in runs over in races that just weren't sort of. I got no idea what I'm saying there. I'm excited.